All right, training camp is starting. We're getting some things going here finally, and the Lions are bringing in 2 running backs. So I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments about this, because clearly there's something that they want to do, because Frank Ragnow is officially retired and opened up a spot on the roster. So basically we have 89 guys. We're going to be at 90. We're going to go play this game against the Chargers here in just a couple of weeks. It's going to be a bunch of 3rd, 4th string guys playing, but still, we're bringing in 2 running backs for tryouts. It feels like if all positions, like running backs, where we're kind of set. So it does feel like, I think we're bringing in just bodies so that we don't ever have to use our main 4 guys, and we're just going to run with like 3 guys. So let's take a look at it, and let me know your thoughts. So the Lions are bringing in 2 players. One guy is from the Michigan Panthers. Pair of running backs, Toa Tuaua. Got to be honest with you guys, didn't watch a second of Michigan Panther football. Not a second. I've never seen that guy in my life. Let me know in the comments. Were you living and dying with Michigan Panthers, or did you not watch at all? Can't name a single player on the team. Love it. Rooting for him. Not rooting for him. I didn't watch him, but I would be like, yeah, cool, Michigan Panthers. So I can't even know this guy's name. But we're bringing him in. And then Jabari Small, who went to Tennessee and then went to the Titans for a year. The Titans brought him back, but they just released him, so we just picked him right up. So the Michigan Panther guy rushed for almost 4,000 yards across 5 seasons, went to the Philadelphia Eagles rookie minicamp, but didn't make the team, but then signed with the UFL's Panthers soon after. Interesting. And then Small went to Tennessee and then went to the Titans as an undrafted free agent. And here's why it's interesting, but it's like, I kind of get it, is like Lions have the league's best running back duos in Gibbs and David Montgomery. So Gibbs and Montgomery will just not see the field at all during the preseason. And so then it's like Craig Reynolds and Sion Vaki. And it's like, well, do we want Vaki out there? Do we want Reynolds out there getting carries? Do we need to do that? So then it's like, okay, we need to get Kyle Robichaud and Anthony Tyus out there, and then we need one more guy behind him. So it's pretty clear what the Lions are doing. I asked the question in the beginning, and then I kind of answered it. I kind of figured it out. So at first I'm like, what are we doing? Why do we need running back? Because we don't need running back. We're set there. Let's just bring in a guy to run around. Other positions we're actually going to use and see what happens. So I get it. Remember, Lions are going to be playing in just a couple of weeks, which is, I don't know how I feel about it, because I'm excited that football's back. But I'm also like, we don't play till September. So I don't need to get too excited. Because like I was just saying, we're not going to play some of our main guys, the whole thing, but it's still great to just see football out there, know that it's coming. A couple other things that are kind of interesting happening here is that, remember, we have Jake Bates. Last year was a whirlwind. I don't even remember. Last year seems so long ago, like the first part of last year, where we don't really have a kicker. Then we do, but then our kicker tears his hamstring, and then we got to bring in Bates from the Panthers. Didn't watch him there either. So sorry. And we're trying to figure out, dude, this guy's got a cannon for a leg, but he hasn't played. We have Jake Bates. So we have kicker that could be seriously like elite of elite, booming leg, only getting better. We've got one of the best punters in the league. There isn't a weakness on this team right now. Because if Aiden Hutchinson is back to what he was, and I don't know that. And anyone that's like, oh yeah, he's back, or it's just like, obviously we have no idea. But if he can come back to what he was doing before he got injured, then you've got the best pass rusher. You've got a deep linebacker room. You've got a secondary that's 2 all-pro safeties, corners that are only getting better. Defense, we didn't have a defense last year, and we still won 15 games. Didn't have a defense. Goff looks good. Let me know your thoughts, by the way, in the Netflix quarterback series. Been watching that. Love it. It just shows, oh my gosh, the intensity. You know, my favorite thing is when Goff calls a play in the huddle. You get to hear that. He calls 2 plays. He goes up to the line. He's like, we're good, we're good, we're good. Like, we're good with the first thing I said. It's like, I would need to be like, well, hold on. What did you say? And then, and by the way, he's doing like just dummy counts and stuff. Check, check. Well, hut. And he's looking around while he's like saying hut. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. It's just cool because I'd be like jumping off sides if it was me. And he's just, but then how they know when to go, you know, it's just cool to see how awesome, just kind of pre-snap in the huddle, conversations with Dan Campbell. I mean, it's super cool. So I'm only a couple episodes in. I'm kind of like pacing out. I could watch them all, but I just want to keep going. And by the way, I love Joe Burrow and Kirk Cousins. It's like, all right, fine. I'm not a state guy, you know. I'm a Michigan guy, but he lives here in Holland, you know, or he's from Holland, west side of the state. It's just kind of crazy to watch him. But by the way, Kirk, don't feel sorry for him. He's made like $200 million. Not contracts, like literally fully guaranteed $200 million. I think it's actually more than that. 300, I think is what it is. So he's fine. Sit on the bench, carry a clipboard, root for Penix. Don't have to get hurt. Don't have to go out there. Where do I sign up for that? Like if you're walking around and you're just like, yeah, you wouldn't do this, but it's like, hey, what? Oh, you're a project manager? Cool, man. How much do you make? And you were just like, I make $40 million a year. It's pretty bad. It's pretty, you know, it's like, what? He's fine. Okay. Got Jake Bates. Love it. I don't know. I'm all over the place right now, but, Ratledge, we need you. And then in the meantime, we'll get ready for training camp news. Is going to start coming out here once they get out there, start practicing. Dan Campbell's being smart about it, taking it slow. Just because again, we don't play until September 7th on the road at Green Bay Lambeau Field. So it's a long time away. I mean, it really is. Imagine if you were any other sport. Like, we don't play for real for 2 months. Like, it's just a long time away. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we will see all of you on the next one.